It's always the same fundamental problems if you really take a look. So you've been trying to solve the problem or problems most, if not all of your life. Hasn't worked. Now, how much longer are you going to keep trying to solve the same problems in the same kinds of ways? I don't know the answer to that question. I mean, I hope that you stop trying to solve the problems in the same sorts of ways that have not worked because they're not going to work. Because you've been trying to solve the problems at a level at which they're insoluble. You'll just keep going round and round. It's a game of whack-a-mole. So, it's not literally a game of whack-a-mole, but it's certainly a lot like a game of whack-a-mole. If you don't know the game whack-a-mole, I don't encourage you to play it because it's a stupid game. So says me. I mean, I can't understand the appeal, but it's an arcade game that involves a box with mechanical moles that pop up through holes, and like the name of the game says, you whack them with a mallet. Doesn't hurt them because they're mechanical moles. They're not real living moles. But you whack them, and then lo and behold, another one pops up, and then you whack that one, and then another one pops up, and you whack that one. Whack-a-mole. If you're wondering what's the point, that's it. You just whack a mole. It's in the name of the game, whack-a-mole. That's all you do. You just whack a mole. And once you've whacked a mole, you get to whack another one, and then another one, and then another one. So this is how it is with trying to solve the problem at the same level. You whack it, and then it pops up again. I mean, and that's if you're lucky. I mean, for most of us, we're not even able to successfully whack it. I mean, I'm not sure if that's good or bad, actually. It's kind of, in some ways, it's worse if you're able to whack them all, because I'm using that now metaphorically just because some people are going to get confused. What I mean is, if you sometimes can fool yourself into thinking that you've solved the problem at that level, in some ways, I think that's worse than not having the illusion that you solved the problem at that level, because at least as long as you don't perceive that you solved the problem at that level, then you've got at least that much self-honesty to recognize it's like, I have not solved this problem. But if you think you've solved the problem, then you can fool yourself into thinking, oh, I've solved that problem. This other problem that has appeared, it's not the same problem at all. It's a completely different problem. It looks like a mole, sounds like a mole, but it's not a mole at all. This is definitely not a mole. Uh, so this is but just some self-honesty will help you to recognize that you've been trying to solve the same problems. Underneath it all, just notice there's fundamental assumptions. I am not enough. I don't have enough. There's something wrong with me. I'm shameful. I'm bad. I'm wrong. I'm deficient. I'm inadequate. These kinds of things. Ring a bell? Strike a chord? It should, if you've got some honest self-reflection, you'll notice. So as long as you have those underlying assumptions there, then you cannot solve the problem just by looking at its superficial manifestations.